Dear students, a very good morning to all of you and my best wishes on the auspicious occasion of Eid, Raksha Bandhan. Today I want to teach you the story of 9th class from the book Moments, entitled In the Kingdom of Fools. प्रिय बच्चों, it is a very simple story. In the kingdom of fools, there was a kingdom, a foolish king ruled there. And this is a funny story. After reading this story, we come to know that there was no limit of his foolishness. The king, as well as his minister, all were foolish. As in Hindi, we say, Yatha Raja Tatha Parja. And the people had to obey the rules due to fear. जनता भयभीत रहती थी, उसका आदेश मानना ही पड़ता था. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम टेलिंग यू द स्टोरी दैट द किंगडम्स चैलेंजिंग रूटीन. In the beginning of the story, we come to know that the king decided to change even the routine, natural routine, as we sleep during night and we work during the day. But he made a rule. He ordered his public to do just opposite. They will have to do the work during the night and they will have to sleep during the day. Just जैसा हम करते हैं उसे उल्टा करने का आदेश दे दिया. Because he wanted to apply his own rules. And the public, the people of the kingdom obeyed his rules and they started to act according to the order of the king due to fear. जनता तो भय से पालन करेगी ना. नेक्स्ट है अराइवल ऑफ द गुरु एंड हिज डिसाइपल. After some time, it so happened that a guru and his disciple were on the tour. साधु महात्मा घूमते ही रहते हैं. And during the tour, they reached to the kingdom of fools. The capital city में पहुंच गए. And they saw that it was a city which they liked very much. They began to live there, and it was rule of the city of the kingdom that everything was sold on same price. Tutu was the name of currency of that kingdom. जैसे हमारे रुपया है, तो हर चीज़, शुगर, घी, salt, everything of household was sold on the same price. चाहे वो कोई चीज़ हो, एक ही भाव बिकती थी. तो disciple of the Guru was very happy and he began to live there happily. Although the Guru advised him to leave the capital at once, because he knew very well that it was the capital of fools and it was not good for them to live there any longer for their future. Guru advised him to leave the place at once because he was an intelligent man. He knew very well about the result of foolishness, but the disciple, as he got good food there on the cheap rate, he decided to live there permanently, and the Guru left the place and the disciple continued to live in the city of the fools, in the kingdom of the fools. After a few days, it so happened that a burglar died while he was committing burglary in a rich man's house. Burglar means thief, a person who enters into a house to steal, सेंधमार, जो रात को चोरी की नीयत से घुसता है. The person is called burglar, thief, and he was killed as the wall of the house was very weak, and while he was entering during the night in the house, the wall fell upon him, and as a result he was killed. And next day his brother, burglar's brother, complained before the foolish king that his brother, the burglar, was killed by falling of the weak wall, so the owner of the house was responsible for his death. उस पर आरोप लगाया गया, and he wanted justice. तो जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि व्यंग्यात्मक कहानी है, यह जैसा राजा है वैसा ही न्याय करेगा. तो द किंग appeared in his court and began trial, and first of all he called the owner of the house and told him that he was responsible for the death of the burglar, and as a result of that he would be sentenced to death. But the owner of the house told him that he was not truly responsible for his death. The bricklayer, mason, कारीगर जो मकान बनाता है, उस पे उसने दोषारोपण कर दिया कि एक्चुअली द bricklayer was responsible for his death, because while he built his house, he did not pay attention towards his work properly. And as we know that king was intelligent, he called the bricklayer, the mason, instead of the owner of the house. And the mason told him that he was not responsible for his death, as he was building the wall. His attention was diverted towards the dancer who always took round in the street, and his attention was diverted by the dancing girl. So the dancing girl is actually responsible for the death of the burglar. And the king, after that, the king called the dancing girl and told him the same. But the dancing girl also told the king that she was not responsible for the death of the burglar, because she used to go to the goldsmith shop to bring her jewelry, and the goldsmith delayed. He did not give her the jewelry on time, and that is why she had to visit goldsmith's shop again and again to gain her jewelry. And in this way, she was also not responsible for the death of the burglar. After that, really, the goldsmith was responsible for the death according to the dancing girl. And at last, the king called the goldsmith in the court for trial and heard his story. The goldsmith told him that he agreed that he delayed in giving the ornaments of the dancer because he was busy in making the ornaments of the prosperous man, the rich man of the village, because there was a program, there was marriage at his home, and first he had to prepare the ornaments of the rich man's household first, and that is why he delayed the ornaments of the dancer. And according to goldsmith, the rich man of the village was responsible for the death of the burglar. तो प्रिय बच्चों, in this story we have read that everyone claimed during the trial that he was not responsible for the burglar's death, and everyone accused other for the death. हर आदमी ने एक दूसरे पर आरोप लगाया मौत के लिए, and ultimately the king came to the decision during the trial that the rich man by which the program, the function of the ornament was delayed, he was actually responsible for the death of the burglar, and he was called at the court by the king. And as the rich man came to the court everyone came to know that he was the owner of the same house. And he also told the king that he was not actually responsible for the death, because his father, the wall was built in the time of his father's time. So actually his father was responsible for the death, not he. But the king, as he was a foolish and obstinate man, he declared that as he was the hereafter of the house, उत्तराधिकारी था वो घर का, and he was owner of the property of his father, naturally he would be sentenced to death in this case. And he ordered for the death of the rich man, the owner of the house. But when he was taken to the stake, जब उसको स्टेक पे ले जाया गया, फंदे पे ले जाया गया, तो the soldiers found that his neck was very thin. It was not fit for the stake. उसकी गर्दन पतली थी और वो फंदे में नहीं आ रही थी. And they brought him back and told the whole story to the king. And the king ordered that they must found such a man in the capital who is fit for the stake, जो इस फंदे के लिए फिट हो, whose neck is fit for the stake. And as the soldiers were searching in the town, in the city, for such a man, by the way, the disciple of the Guru met them, and now he was a fat man by eating the cheap things of the city. His neck was very fat, and they found that he was the right fellow for this activity. And the disciple was brought at the spot. And in his last times, he remembered his Guru. किसको याद किया? गुरु को. And Guru was a divine man. He had power of divinity, दिव्य शक्ति थी. He knew very well that his disciple was in trouble at this time. And as the disciple remembered his Guru, he at once appeared on the spot. And as he was intelligent, he whispered something in his ear. कान में थोड़ा फुसफुसाया. ऑर्डर फॉर न्यू स्टेक यहाँ तक हो ही गया. उसके बाद गुरु डिसाइपल क्वारलिंग टू बी एक्सक्यूटेड फर्स्ट. Guru whispered in the ear of his disciple, and they began to quarrel each other because each of them wanted to expiate first. गुरु कहने लगा मैं पहले फांसी पर चढ़ना चाहता हूँ, और शिष्य कहने लगा मैं पहले फांसी पर चढ़ना चाहता हूँ. And after some time, when the king asked them the reason the Guru told the king that it was the right time, and the person who would be executed today will become the king of this country, of this capital again, because this is an auspicious day for this, and the second person will become the minister of the capital. And last, at the execution of the king and the minister, and as the king heard him, he was a foolish man, he believed his words, and he ordered his soldiers that he is the right person to be executed, and he ordered for his execution. And in this way, by the order of the king, the soldiers executed the foolish king first of all, and after that his minister was executed by them. And in this way, both of the foolish men came to an end. And after that, the Guru and his disciple became king and minister, as both the seats were vacant in that city. The people wanted to make Guru that he must be their king, and the disciple their minister, and the people, the public declared them king and minister. So dear children, we have read the story of kingdom of fools, because in that city the king as well as his ministry, all the ministers were fool, and poor public had to work according to their order. करना ही पड़ता है due to their fear. And we have read that the foolish king was killed, was trapped due to his own fault, due to his own foolishness in the end of the story. So it is a very simple story. You have to read the story from your book, and you have answer the questions. You have write down these questions in your notebook and learn them. The first question is, what are two strange things of Guru and his disciple found there? What are two strange things? क्या दो अजीब चीज़ें गुरु और देखिए दो चीज़ें अजीब क्या मिली कि when they arrived in the capital in the evening, they found that everyone was, there saw no movement, everything was sleeping, everyone was sleeping, and as the night fell, the people began to work as we do during the day. So these two strange things were found by them, कि ना तो कोई उन्होंने मोमेंट देखी, सबको सोया हुआ पाया, और जैसे ही रात हुई सारे जग गए और अपने काम में लग गए. Why did the disciple decide to stay in the kingdom of the fools? The disciple decided to stay in the kingdom of the fools because it was a very cheap city. Everything was sold on the same price, either that is ghee or sugar or anything else. Is it a good idea. No, it is not a good idea. ये अच्छा विचार नहीं है उसका, क्योंकि ए मैन इज नोन बाय हिज कंपनी। और विद्वानों ने कहा है ना कि मूर्ख मित्र से विद्वान शत्रु अच्छा होता है। एन इंटेलिजेंट एनिमी इज बेटर देन ए फुलिश फ्रेंड। बात सही भी है। तो वी मस्ट ऑलवेज हैव द कंपनी ऑफ ए गुड पर्सन्स, इंटेलिजेंट पर्सन्स, एंड वी मस्ट ऑलवेज अवॉइड द फुलिश पर्सन। बात सही भी है। तो हिज आइडिया वॉज नॉट गुड। थर्ड है नेम द पीपल हु आर ट्राइड इन द कोर्ट ऑफ द किंग। तो यू हैव टू राइट द नेम ऑफ द पीपल अकॉर्डिंग टू सीक्वेंस। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द किंग called the owner of the house, then the bricklayer, then the dancing girl, then the goldsmith, and at last the owner of the house again, because owner, the rich man was the owner of the house. So you have to write the series of the persons in sequence. Who is the real culprit according to the king? So the owner of the house, the rich man, the prosperous man is the real culprit according to the king. Why does he escape punishment? He escaped punishment because the stake was not fit for his neck. In his neck भी कह सकते हो, और ऐसे भी कह सकते हो कि because his neck was too thin to fit for the stake. What are the Guru's words of wisdom? When does the disciple remember them? The Guru's words of the wisdom are that you must not live in the city of fools, because it is not good for your future. भविष्य के लिए सही नहीं है, भविष्य में वो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। And when does the disciple remember them? The disciple remember his Guru's words in the end of the story when his death was near. या ऐसे भी कह सकते हो कि the disciple remembered them at the time of his death. How does the Guru manage to have his disciple life? So in the answer of these questions, you have to repeat the story briefly. That as the disciple remembered his Guru, he appeared at this spot, he whispered something in the ear of his disciple. The king asked the secret of his whispering, and after knowing the secret of the words of his Guru, he was ready to die himself on everyone's place, instead of everyone. In this way, the disciple managed to his disciple's life, to save his disciple's life. So dear children, it is a very simple story. I have told you the story, and you have to read the story